Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, it seems like Al Capone will do what he does best, which is bringing democracy and freedom and defending us, keeping us safe. And he's going to, as I said before, little by little, go in the direction of destroying the Houthis, those bad people who attack us, and we have to respond in self-defense. Therefore, as I mentioned in many videos before, while discussing the Houthis and their attacks on the commercial ships, they say only what kind of commercial ship they attack, which is if they're related to Israel. So that is between Israel and the Houthis, but whatever. The Americans are there, the Brits are there, and guess what? They are going to form another coalition. What did I tell you? Many things. Among those many things I told you is this: the United States of America will not attack another country, another entity, without a coalition. Why? Because that's exactly what strong people do. Strong people always work in communities because they need the communities. And the weak people always act alone because they're courageous. You know, it's the other way around, right? So let me show you a few articles here that would make my point, and then we're going to discuss the new coalition that the United States of America puts together, and the operation has a name. You can't believe the infantile name these guys pick. I don't know. These guys are, I don't know, some diversity hires over there, or who the hell picks up these kind of names? But hey, let's see. First, these were some of my videos that I made regarding Houthis and what is going on over there. Now, in the one in the bottom, right here, the one right there, on November 20th, I said video, Houthis seize Israeli billionaire-owned cargo ship, and I claimed that U.S. will destroy Yemen. I said U.S. to destroy Yemen, and I said new U.S. military base. And I was making the claim in this last video right here. That was the first time, I think, when I said, maybe not the first one, when I said the US will make a military base, will create one in western Yemen. I'm going to show you on the map where that is. All these videos that I have here has to do with, you know, these guys are going, right, like right here on the 26th of November. I said the attackers seize an Israeli-linked tanker off Yemen. Third assault, US will smack them very soon. That was on the 26th of November. And that gets me to this, today's article right here. It comes from The Dive, and the title reads, Newly Formed Operation Prosperity Guardian to Protect Red Sea Shipping. So, Prosperity Guardian. Ooh. And because we're all prosperous, okay? They make sure, like mommy and daddy, that we are going to be prosperous. They are over there defending us, which, yes, to a certain extent is true, but also true is that many things that these guys did overseas happen to us down, like not good. So let's see what these guys are doing in the Prosperity Guardian, newly formed operation. All right, here it is. During his visit in the Middle East next week, U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, below 86 IQ guy, will announce the formation of Operation Prosperity Guardian, a new international effort probably to deal with Houthis threats. Remember, who's gonna attack right here? Where's that? Where's the self-defense? They're always in self-defense. U.S. right here. You see this one, November 27th? U.S. will attack Yemen in self-defense, because we always attack. The big guy is always attacked by the weak guys somehow. So international effort. I wonder if China or Russia is invited in that international effort. Or is it the same gang of pack of wolves that did something in Yugoslavia, something in Iraq, something in Afghanistan, something in Libya, something in Syria? The same pack? I think so. I know so. Why? The pattern is perfect, 100%. Woohoo! Jesus Christ, you can't make shit up. A U.S. military official told the war zone. The information comes as U.S. and British warships shot down drones of Houthis launched in a wave from Yemen early Saturday morning local time, making the latest escalation of attacks on shipping in the Red Sea. There it is, my friends. You got the Ali Berkey class guided missile destroyer USS Carney downed 14 drones today, a U.S. military official told the war zone. The Type 45 destroyer HMS Diamond downed one drone targeting merchant ships in the Red Sea with a Sea Viper missile. UK Defense Secretary Grant Shapps, Jewish, right? Nothing wrong with that, but we gotta know who's who, what's what. Said in a statement, it was the first time the Royal Navy shot down an aerial target in anger since the first Gulf War in 1991, when Pap destroyer PPP destroyed an Iraqi missile bound for a U.S. warship. All right, now the two destroyers, which were in constant communication, shot down the drones during a 45 minutes BBB. While the British say the drones were attacking a merchant ship, the Carney engaged the drones because there were so many at once they were deemed a threat to the ship. Okay, and so they got themselves in. So you got a Houthi spokesman, Yahya Saree, said today that I don't think he said that. This is what they say. This is what the war zone, these guys say. All right, remember, there's no quotation marks over there, so don't bullshit me. This is the propaganda, these guys. He said that, the Iranian-backed Yemeni rebels, no, they said they launched, this is what he said, launch a wave of drones towards Israel. That's all what they said. But these guys prepared you to understand who's who, what's what. They're very concerned that you might get the wrong idea. Okay, so we'll see here that they're going to do something with, right here, all the people. Austin will be visiting the region early next week with Joint Chiefs Chairman Air Force General Jim Brown. Right, another guy like, what's his name? Austin will announce Operation Prosperity Guardian. Okay, did you name that? No wonder. Which will be similar to the existing Task Force 153. The official told us that's an international effort focusing on international maritime security and capacity building efforts in the Red Sea, Bab al-Mandeb, and Gulf of Aden, or Aden. Let's see what all those things are, shall we? So this is a map of the Middle East, that's what they say. And here is the Gulf of Aden and Bab al-Mandeb right here. This is where things occur in this area. So there, as I said, the Americans will take over this area. They were going to make sure that this area, probably half of it, they will control it. So these guys are not going to do anything anywhere. Well, they defend our prosperity. Not because Israel is right there, right here, and I have a problem with them. But we defend them because they are on the right side of history. Always. Okay, now let's go back here. The official could not say Saturday how many nations. I can tell you. Let me be that official. Maybe whoever has a ship. Poland, do you have a ship? No. Okay, no. Poland is not going to come. Germany, are you going to have one? Okay. France, they already have it over there. United States is there. Maybe the Netherlands definitely will have some over there. Who else? Portugal will not have. Denmark, maybe. I don't know if they have anything. Maybe Norway. Things like the same guys that bombarded Yugoslavia, the same guys who invaded Iraq and Afghanistan, the same guys who did nothing wrong in Libya, and the same guys who just helped the Syrian people fight ISIS. Let me play some Paganini right here. Ping, 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 pong, 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 pong. Okay, ping, ping. Anyway, we have here something more, man. Something more. They don't know how many nations will be involved or exactly what missions they will perform beyond patrolling the Red Sea against Houthis threats. This is what's going to be. Yemen, right here, this is going to become, how do you call it? Allied terrain and land, right here, allied. I can smell it. I can smell it. It's gonna be that. Oh my God. So Shapps is ready, because Shapps, these guys have a problem with Israel. He is a Jewish defense minister of Great Britain. No connections. Do not connect any dots. Right? It's just helping us, protecting us, prosperity, our prosperity. The UK remains committed, he says, to repelling these attacks to protect the free flow of global trade, says the UK Defence Minister, Mr. Shapps. The Type 45 destroyer diamond down the drone. And we will find out 1/6 of the world's commercial shipping passes through this Bab al-Mandeb Strait and Red Sea, said First Sea Lord Admiral Key in a statement. Very good. Now the Royal Navy is committed to upholding the right to free use of the oceans. Hey, how about those Nord Stream 1 and Nord Stream 2 pipelines? Can we talk about that one? Not very interested? Okay, gotcha. Isn't that something like what these guys are going to cry about now? Let me read further. I'm going to put them so I cover my butt. The Royal Navy is committed to upholding the right to free use of the oceans, and we do not tolerate indiscriminate threats or attacks against those going about their lawful business on the high seas, like the pipeline is just going on the high sea. But no, it's okay, because that's the Russians. So yeah, blow me up, river. Yeah, and they try to get the compassion here. So let's see, what do we have here? They don't say yet. Oh, we got the French. They try. We also got the French. They forget Napoleon died a long time ago, but they still, they think they still have it. You don't. As the Brits, these are fading boxers, former world boxing champions, heavyweights. They are about 68 to 72, and they are still having it. This is France and Great Britain. Why? Not even the United States will get in a fight with someone real. We're going to get with Houthis. I think Albania can beat Houthis. Just kidding. They're going to fight. We're going to form a coalition because we're strong, man. Together, we're strong. Because that's how strong people do. Strong and courageous people always ask for other people to come with them to attack one adversary, one enemy. Always one. Always one. Isn't that something strange? Don't fucking tell me about the might and the this and that. Anyway, so as we reported earlier, thank you, this week a French warship has also engaged in intercepting Houthis drones. The frigate Languedoc, patrolling off the coast of Yemen, doesn't really matter, it was a French ship, shot down a drone threatening a Norwegian-flagged chemical tanker. They say, do I believe it? No. I'm a denier. No, I don't believe it. Why? These guys lie. Lied before, will lie in the future, and when they tell me something, for me it's like negative. They're not at zero credibility. They're at negative 2,949. That's where these guys are. French intelligence, Great Britain, UK intelligence, and obviously the big guy, United States. I'm not going to talk about the Israeli. They all lie. Let's put it this way. They all lie, more or less. So when they told me that they did that, how can I verify? How can I verify when you reported it? I mean, remember of that little incident in the Gulf of Tonkin? It was a lie, okay? And they let us know that American ships were attacked at high sea by the Vietnamese tugboats, and therefore we have to fight on them. It's just a reason. It was made up. Zero credibility, negative. So while there will be a new task force created next week, the thugs, the pack gets together to attack the Houthis. Now, obviously, Houthis are not those nice guys or something, but it's still one small entity compared with what's the budget of the Houthis? Do you remember? What's their budget? Defense budget, not offense. Defense budget. I mean, I can tell you, United States' defense budget $886 billion. They need others to go and fight the Houthis. You gotta be kidding me. So whenever there will be any direct response against Houthis military targets remains to be seen. I guaranteeing you. Biden was called out to say, hey, what are you going to do with the Houthis? And remember, the boss, I'm going to show you the boss, is the first video right here on top of this. Read it. Boss Netanyahu tells Biden, if US won't act military against Yemen's Houthis, he will. Israel will. Well, obviously, United States jumped. Woo! And now they form a coalition with the... So you can see who's who, what's what in this. Netanyahu told these guys, and these guys are forming a coalition just like this. Otherwise, Israel will do something to the Houthis. But since they don't want to spend anything, the Israelis, then we're going to spend someone else's money and, resources, which is everybody else. I think it's a good deal. Here it is, my friends. The coalition of the strong gets together to beat one entity. Remember, all these guys attacked one country, Yugoslavia, which was Montenegro and Serbia, one country. They attacked Iraq, one country. Afghanistan, one country. Libya, one country. Syria, one country. Or whatever the ISIS. Again, another one entity. Never fought a coalition. Did you notice that? And the United States never attacked alone. Why, I wonder? Because we're strong. And always, always right. Don't you even dare to suggest that's not so. Okay? Well, the atomic bombs, no, we had to. We had to. Those guys were crazy, and we had to limit the war. We stop it because they were crazy, and we have to save our boys' lives. Everything is justified. But if anybody tries the same thing, that's a war crime, boy. Fuck me, Freddy. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.